If you're planning a move soon and are concerned about your furry friends, Taylor Bennett has you covered. The broker from the Bennett Property Shop is here to give us some strategic advice for making the move a little bit easier for our furry friends. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It can be a stressful time not only for us, but we have to think about our pets as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And before the move, obviously you want to get all set up on there, but
Yeah.
60% of households in Canada have at least one pet, one dog or cat, I should say. That's excluding lizards and every other pet you might be able to have. But of course, they're all stressed out. You can't sit them down and talk to them saying what's going on and what new changes they're going to have. So they're kind of a little stressed out, and sometimes we forget about them during the move a little bit.
And we can't say to them, don't worry, we're taking you with us,
no.
like a child, right?
No, so they might think you might leave them behind, so you want to make sure that they have as much as steady, as calm as, because if they're calm and steady, you're going to be a little bit calm and steady as well, too.
I love that. So the first thing you say is prepare before moving day.
Yes, before the moving day, get them familiarized with some of the things that might be happening. So take out some of those moving boxes well in advance. Let them sniff things that's going on. One thing I read in a book a long time ago is that dogs sniff the world first. They don't see the world first. So we're used to looking around and seeing what we can see, but then they want to smell what's going on. So bring out those boxes, bring out some of those things out there, and get a room for them, an area for them that's going to be calm and steady during the move. Because of course, all your house will be turned on its head. There'll be boxes and things like that everywhere. So have a little corner, a little area for them with their dog bed, their blanket, their favorite toys. Make sure they have an area to go to when they feel too stressed out.
I remember my dog used to jump in the suitcase every time I took the suitcase out, being like, where are you going? And am I going with you?
Oh, for sure. They want to make sure, obviously, they're part of the family. You'll make sure they're reminded on them. So.
All right, familiarize them with your new space.
Yeah, so that's a big thing. You might not have the opportunity to do this, but if you do, maybe you have a little bit of gap between owning your property and moving into your new property. Take that week maybe to go to that new neighborhood, go to the new parks in the area, let them sniff around, maybe even have access to the house. Maybe you've closed on the home before you sold your other house, and bring them into the new house. Let them smell the new areas. Again, smell's really important for dogs and cats. Get them understanding so that when they eventually do in the big moving day, it's not a total stranger, not a total a guest for them. They understand a little of the area. They know the parks. They know the smells in the area.
Okay, that's a really great piece of advice, especially the parks. That's a great tip.
For sure.
Moving day strategy.
Yeah, so this can be a big task. Obviously, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of risk, of course, for a dog or a cat to be leaving, and nobody would know while you're packing things up. So one big thing that we saw, and you're getting an Apple AirTag or some kind of GPS device on their collar, so that if they do happen to duck out the door and nobody happens to notice, you can look on your phone, see where they've run off to. So really smart to do that, of course. And during the moving day, of course, just like you had on before the move, have an area for them, set it up right away. So maybe it's not their permanent area that they're going to be living in, but maybe it's a room upstairs or downstairs in the basement. Set that up again with their favorite dog bed and their blanket. Let them sit there, then you can lock that door, and then you can handle the rest of your move that's on there. Again, it's not forever a place, but this area that they have to themselves, you know the dog is safe, and take them for a walk every once in a while.
Just a little bit of a safe space while everything is crazy in the household.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sure everybody will be stressed out enough. The last thing you want to do is having a missing pet. That would be the worst thing.
Arriving at your new home.
Yeah, so that'd be the big thing, is have that set up, have that room set up for them, of course. And of course, arriving at your new house, you want to make sure that they have, once the actual routine is set up there, you have a routine scheduled for them. So their son or daughter, they might have an actual place to walk around with. Making sure they have an understand routine, make sure their smells are normal again, but make sure you kind of copy what they previously had at their former home.
Okay. So some great advice to make it a little bit easier for our furry friends
for
if you're
sure.
planning a big move.
Yeah, those Apple AirTags are a big one, because unfortunately my friend did have one where the dog did run off. They actually tried to make it back to their previous home. So they were able to track it down. So dogs have that kind of sixth sense where they can, little inside compass. So that's the last thing you want to have. So they were able to track their dog down. So small little Apple AirTag can save a huge amount of headaches.
Smart, that's such a great tip. And don't forget, you can listen to the Bennett Real Estate and Wealth Show with Marnie Bennett, Saturdays at 1 p.m. on 580 CFRA.